Exciting development from Google. They've introduced a new AI model called Veo, which can create 1080p video clips up to a minute long from just a text prompt. So this was unveiled at the Google Developer Conference recently. Sandy, do you want to expand on this?
Yeah, look, it's pretty impressive. I think it probably excels more at keeping things pretty smooth for a longer period of time, because I think you'll find with a lot of these videos, like the hard part, see that's what you can see on the screen there is quite impressive already, right? The hard thing to do with this kind of AI video generation service is to keep things consistent from frame to frame. You'll find a lot of other like inferior services where the object might look a bit different, especially faces. They're very, very hard to track when you change angles from scene to scene to make sure it still looks like the same person. Now, Sora has nailed that. They have been very, very good at this, and there hasn't really been any other competitor that can really match their algorithm, I think. But now Veo has come out, and I think they do also a very impressive job. So that'll be interesting. The more competition there is the more people try to one up each other and improve. But yeah, that latest iteration is, yes, I'm quite impressed by it, and more moving towards this. And then the Hollywood strike that happened recently, all the concern about AI, they are right. There is a very good chance that AI video is going to be soon good enough that people can curate movie scenes by giving it instructions, and it'll look very good. It'll look realistic. It'll look like you used actors. It's definitely a space to watch. I still think AI video generation, in a way, like you still need to use it for very specific things, because I think once you try to use it for a practical application and try to get it to, I guess, behave in the exact way that you instructed to, you might start finding potential issues, like just something here just isn't quite right, or you can't quite fix that, or something like that. So I think its uses is still limited, but the potential that you can see from what it can do, in 5 or 10 years' time, it's going to be a very big, very different playing field.
Yeah, who would have thought that like the creative world would get impacted so much so soon? Like most people thought that it was like accountants who would lose their jobs first once computers got really good, but it's not seeming to be the case, or at least not yet. I wouldn't want to be an accountant. Let's say that much. But, with these advancements, how long would it take for a human to create this video, right? Versus how long it took for this AI model to do it. It's quite amazing. When I first saw it in the beginning, I thought, oh, it's actually very, like the blurriness of the beginning of the video was, I thought it was like covering for all the artifacts and the irregularities. But then when it came through to the real Hong Kong, that is photoreal now, isn't it? I used to play a lot of computer games when I was younger, and I'm really keen to see where games go with this type of technology on the horizon.
Yeah, it might even be that, the tech gets good enough that you can AI generate scenes live, which, yeah, that will completely change how gaming works, because obviously right now, like, you need to generate, all the assets and all the code to make it work. Maybe it'll come to a point where, the AI is just going to generate scenes for you as you're driving the car live without any predetermined code. Who knows?